now joining us, we have Jennifer Herman from Oasis. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, ladies, for having me. I appreciate the opportunity to come and talk about what we've been up to.
Absolutely. Now, you've been on the show before and some great interviews, but for any of our viewers who may have missed those, give us a quick little idea of what Oasis is.
Okay, well, we were founded 36 years ago by a group of people in the community recognizing a need for 24-hour services for victims of domestic violence or sexual assault. And our name stands for Opposing Abuse with Service, Information, and Shelter. And we serve Watauga and have started serving Avery County again. We served them in the 80s and 90s, but we helped start a shelter. And unfortunately, that shelter closed, so now our services are available to folks in that community. We have a 24-hour crisis line and shelter, and last year we served about 350 clients.
Wow.
Yes, so our numbers continue to increase every year, and people often say, well, that's too bad, and I agree. I wish domestic violence or sexual assault were not an issue in our community. However, until those issues are gone, we want to be busy because that means people are getting help.
Absolutely, which is very, very important. Well, you have several things that you're going to share with us
Yes.
today that Oasis is doing. It sounds like you guys are very busy.
We are busy. April, in addition to Child Abuse Awareness Month, is also Sexual Assault Awareness Month, so I brought you folks some ribbons. And if people are interested in ribbons like this for their organization or their group, just give us a call. We'd love to run them by. We wear them in the month of April to just have someone ask, well, what's that teal ribbon for?
Right.
And we can share with them, you know, unfortunately, the crimes of sexual assault are prevalent in our community. Last year, we served about 50 separate rape cases, and a half of those were students, and the other half were local folks in the community. So these are crimes that oftentimes you don't hear about. There may not be trials going on all the time, but unfortunately, this is a real issue for our community as all communities face.
Definitely. Well, this is a great thing. Thank you for the ribbon.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Some of the other things we have going on this month, or actually in May 2nd, is our annual event, Midnight at the Oasis. This event raises between $12,000 and $15,000 a year to help fund our free confidential shelter. And in addition to the funds that it raises, which is wonderful that we always need, it creates awareness. So much of what Oasis does is not seen by people unless you're using our services or your friend maybe is accessing services. So we have survivors who want to come and share their story at the event. So it's a really wonderful opportunity to honor survivors and celebrate a community that cares and comes together to make sure that services are available.
Definitely.
Now, talk with us a little bit about this event. What is it going to be like?
Okay, well, it's lots and lots of fun. This is our 11th year doing it. We partner with the Meadowbrook Inn, and tickets are $35. And 20 of that is a donation to the organization, so that's tax deductible. We have a band that comes back to Boone. They used to live here, Cloud9, Ken and Amy Latteroot. A lot of folks know them. Their band will be coming back. There's dancing. There's fabulous Middle Eastern-inspired food. What I really like about it is the community coming together, so you get to meet folks at this event who care. So it's just a whole lot of fun. And often people ask me, what are you supposed to wear to Midnight at the Oasis? And what I tell them is, here in Boone, we don't get to get dressed up very often. So you go to your closet, you pick out the thing you love that you never get to wear, and that's what you wear.
There you go.
So we've had men in kilts, we've had people in just all kinds of prom dresses, whatever. So it's just a lot of fun. And we also have people that wear blue jeans and a shirt. So there's no dress code. It's come as you are and have a great time.
Perfect. So this is a ticketed event.
It is a ticketed event. Tickets are available on our website at oasisinc.org, oasisinc.org. We also are taking corporate sponsorships right now, which can also be secured through the website, or just call our office at 264-1532. And if you know one of our board members, they all have tickets available for sale as well.
Okay, will you have tickets at the door as well?
We usually do. Unless we sell up to 300, which typically we sell about 250, we will have tickets available at the door. And if they have any questions, they can just give us a call Thursday, May 1st, and we can let them know if we do have some at the door or if they need to go ahead and reserve them.
Okay,
This
perfect.
is a big event.
It is a big event. We've had a lot of folks that come year after year and to support us. And then we also try to reach new folks because, again, hearing the survivors speak is oftentimes what gets folks involved. We've had people become crisis line volunteers, board members, donors of in-kind services. So it's just a great opportunity to hear what we can do to help people, hear folks who have utilized the support from the community, and look for opportunities to get involved.
Absolutely.
And that must be so rewarding for you guys who have devoted your life to this, to be able to see these people who have
It
come
really
out.
is very inspiring, you know, because we get inspired every day, and people just don't know all the success stories that we see every day. And not everything is a success, but we're still there to help folks secure what they need, empower them to do what they're choosing to do at that point in time.
That's great. And another thing that you want to tell us
One
about
more
as well.
event. Oasis is part of a community collaborative called DART and SART. DART stands for Domestic Abuse Response Team, and SART is Sexual Abuse Response Team. And it's a cross-section of service providers, law enforcement, hospital, ASU counseling, health department. Oasis is a group of people that work together every month to reduce re-victimization for folks who have been assaulted or raped as they work their way through the system. You know, we all watch Law and Order and everything's tied up in a nice, neat bow in 60 minutes. The system doesn't work that way. So DART and SART is there to help people navigate that system. And DART and SART is partnering with the Watauga Bar Association and hosting a district attorney candidates forum. We have 3 candidates running this year for the district attorney. The event is Monday, April 28th from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Watauga County Courthouse. So if folks have questions that they would like to submit, there's information in the newspaper, and that's out there through the Bar Association. They could submit questions or come that evening and write down some questions, and we will present them to the 3 candidates and give them an opportunity to explain why they would be the best DA for our community.
Hey, so a very busy time.
It is a very busy time.
Which is a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Now, while you're here, talk with us a little bit about how people get in touch with Oasis and utilize these services.
Okay, well, our 24-hour crisis line is 262-5035. We have trained staff people available 24/7, 365 days a year. I'm sorry, not staff, volunteers and staff that are available to talk to people. If it's more about information or making donations, or if they're trying to help a friend, they can use that crisis line or call the office at 264-1532. We always have folks available 8 to 5, Monday through Friday at that number. And then our website, we're just working on that this morning, updating some things. Oasisinc.org is a good way to get some information. We have a lot of people that may not be ready to talk to someone, but they can go there and gather information about safety planning, or again, if you're trying to help a friend or a teenager, we have different sections about different issues, different age groups that you can print some information to share with someone.
Very neat. Now, any advice for someone who may be thinking about calling, kind of be on the fence about it, and just is not sure if they are ready?
You know, we at Oasis have a philosophy of an empowerment, and we are not going to tell anyone what they need to do or when they need to do it. We're there to listen to them, support folks, provide information about community resources, and we're always doing safety planning with anyone who calls. They do not have to give their name or any identifying information. They can just pick up the phone and begin a conversation, or give us a call and come into the office. We have wonderful supportive staff, and again, we're not there to tell anyone what to do. We're not going to take the role of the abuser. We're going to kind of work with them wherever they are in the journey, because leaving an abusive situation is a process, not a one-time event. Right. So we're there to help folks every step of the way, think about things that they might need. We have suggestions like get an extra set of car keys made, because stealing car keys is one way that people exert power and control. We also talk about Social Security cards, birth certificates. Are there places where you can get copies of those important documents, have a friend or family member keep those for you? So we try to help people think through what things they might put in place if they're considering leaving a situation.
Well, you guys do an incredible work here in the High Country, and thank you so much for coming in to talk with us
Thank
about
you
it.
so much. We really appreciate it. And come to Midnight at the Oasis.
Yes, absolutely. And we will be back right after these messages with more of the Mountain Television Network.